Okay, so adding text, it's done via the text module here. So you can select a text like my text, for example. You can add it here with the object toolbar. You can just change the color if you want to. I don't know, something else. Make it bigger, rotate it, reposition it. What else is here? You can also add the shadow. If you like, you can change the font to whatever you want. Make it bold, make it uppercase, italic. This will work with multiple lines, but in our case we have a single line, so it doesn't work. You change the line height again for multiple lines. Let me add actually something to show you. So now if I go here, you can change the line height. See, what else? Letter spacing and also the aligning. See, now it's centering, right? And justify. Okay, you can also edit the text from here if you want to, and also from directly from the text itself. So this section is not about the text. I just wanted to show you the toolbar. It's about this section, the window here. So you can add text from here, and also you can save predefined text here. So the way you do this, for example, let's save this one. So you export the file, go to the JSON file here, and so this is the exported JSON file, and this is the text JSON file. So this text JSON file can be found in the content folder of the product designer, which will be included in the final product, and it will display basically this saved text here. Okay, so let's try to make it work. So let's copy another one here. Let's copy another entry, paste it here. Something is wrong, I'm not sure what I did. Let's see. Bridge. Yeah, so like this. And let's go into the parameter. Let's firstly show the text. In this case is my text. It's a bit different, the name is a bit different, but it's obvious. Then let's go to the font family here. So there are a bit of differences here. So font family, this is font, so you'll have to just look into that. Font size, I think this is the same. Yeah, font size, no font, I'm sorry, font size, let's see. Size, you see there's a difference here as well, but it's obvious. Size 30. Then font weight bold, I think 700, it's okay in this case, don't need to that bold. We have fill, which is the color. We have to go to the color section. Actually, it's okay, still fill. You only need to do a bit of searching, but it's not difficult. Text align, we'll leave it to center. Curve type, I don't want any curve type. Normal, because I know it's normal here. Curve 0, but it doesn't really matter. We can just remove this. And if something is not missing, we should be okay. Let's see. So we have the text, but it didn't save the. Actually, with the text, you cannot save for example, if you rotate it, you can only save the style of the text, like color, curving, and other similar things like that, like font size, font color. So the position, the actual position, it cannot be saved because most likely you will set it in a different place. I mean, you will not have it like this, probably you will want it, I don't know, like this or whatever, but you can save the styling. For example, this is one style, this is a different style. You can also save curved text, oblique text here. So I just wanted to show you the basics here. So in the documentation here, I've added all the accessible properties. Okay, so I have updated the JSON file so that they actually match. So now we have the size from the exported JSON file, we have the size in the text file. So this way we can have exactly the same naming. You can also find in the documentation the exact names. I'm sorry, I have a mosquito near me. So you can see here all the properties: font weight, size, line height, letter spacing. I think this one it's actually no, it's okay, it's exactly the same. Letter spacing, curve type, radius curve. So all of this option you can set and save save predefined text here in the JSON file. And when you click them, so let's change the color. I don't like this color to white. The reason I set it to white is I want to show you something here. So now if I go here, you'll see that nothing appears, but when I click, you'll see the text here just appearing fine. The issue is that by default the canvas, this is done internally in the code, is drawing the background white. It's taking the coloring from here, see, from the panel background. So to fix this, we cannot change the color here because it will mess up the other settings. There is an option, item background. You can just copy this from here and paste it here, and we can set it to any color, that hexadecimal color that you want. And now let's save it. See, we have a red text. Of course, when we add to the actual product item, we get the white version, only the text. This is just for visual preferences. Also, if you like, you can attach a price to each text. So you can see this has no price, this has a price, this has no price, again this has no price. Let's work with the same one here. So let me see if it has a price now. So right now it doesn't have a price. We need to set a price here, like for example 15. So you do not need to add the currency here, because it's added in the, god, these mosquitoes drive me crazy. So let's see now if I've set it to 15. So we have the price here, $15, and it's added to the total price of the product. Now the currency, it's set in the product, in the settings here, in the product in the product design initialization. You see currency. Right now it's $. You can set it to anything you want. Let's go back here for a moment. Where is it? So here. Now by default, right now the price is 0. So when the price is 0, the ones that do not have in the JSON a price, so there are a lot of them that do not have a price. For example, this one, and let's focus on the first one because it's easier to see. So by default, if the price is 0 and you don't have a price in the JSON file, it will not appear. So when clicked, it'll just add the text. It will not update the total price. Let me show you what I mean with total price. Oh god, I don't remember how that was called. There are a lot of options here. Where is it? So yeah, total. See, we have the total, and we should also have an initial price. Unit, where is it? I think the price is, there are so many options, I'm confused. I think it's in the JSON file as well. Products, short and product JSON. Yeah, so base price. So this model has, this short product has a base price of 20, which the currency is dollars now. So we have $20. And let's see here. See, we have $20. And when you go to text and add, for example, this is $20, it will add to the total price, and this will add nothing because it doesn't have any price. This will add 15 and 10 and so forth. But what I wanted to show you, oops. So if I go here to the and change this to something else, for example 100, now when I test here, you see the one from the text JSON file that do not have a price automatically are added the price that I've set there, except the ones that have a price. So when I click now, it will increase. So remember this option, it's useful. If you want it, it's there. If you don't want it, just set it to 0. And the rest are self-explanatory. I'll not go into this because you can just go into that. These are basically default values for the other text here. So when you add a text, you have all these default values, like for example rotate. Let's disable rotate. Can rotate, false. And now when I refresh and try to add the text, you cannot rotate it anymore. See, so this is why I don't want to go into this, because there is no point to waste 20 minutes showing you all of this. It's self-explanatory, again, font and all that other stuff. So yeah, this is it for the add text section.